And good morning, Ray Kimball in the newsroom. And as always, on a Tuesday morning, joining me on the phone is Casey Cota. Hello, Casey.
Good morning, Ray. How are you?
You know, I'm actually not too bad considering, almost 50 degrees for, mid-October.
Yeah, actually, it's been kind of nice, able to get some chores done between the rain storms that we seem to get 2 days a week here.
Well, you guys must be, celebrating down there because we carried the Bellows Falls football game on Saturday, and they made themselves a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's been great to see, and knowing that they moved up to a harder division, and to be able to really push and excel and not give up, even though they're in a harder division, and it's been fun to watch, and I think it's great for just local sports all the way around to see that the small towns around here can still compete with the big ones.
Yeah, and it was really true because everybody was expecting with Linden Institute with that game on Saturday was going to be like a high-scoring affair on both sides. But, they kept it right down to a few scores and just good defense for BF. And, I think that's going to be a good bump for him.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a great asset for all the communities when, you just see how many people come out to all the local games, no matter what town it is. Those are the things that make you feel good to be in America and in small town Vermont, and the people come out of the woodwork, and it's always something that I think everybody can rally around, whether they're for or against the team, and it's just great to see people supporting kids and really taking part of all the things that make a community strong.
We're talking to Casey Cota this morning, president of Cota Oil, and Vermonters, like you're saying, always ready for a good fight and a big battle, and your brother has been involved one, Sean Cota. I've been talking to him for a couple of years about it with oil speculation, and I understand he's down in Washington today, and we may be seeing some progress on oil speculation, huh?
Yeah, actually, today's kind of a big day in the news. Today there's going to be the vote on speculation limits, and it was confirmed by Gary Gensler, the chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, that today they're going to have a vote this morning on setting the limits on speculation. And what that means is that there'll only be certain limits that people can trade oil futures on. Right now they're trading at 33 times over whatever their bet is. So if you make a $1 bet, it's equivalent of betting $33,000. And that's pretty dangerous for, the world economy, the U.S. economy, because they treat it as it's just straight gambling, and you don't want to have that happen. You want people that trade the oil are the ones that actually are going to take the product itself, because they don't want to overprice the oil, because they actually have to buy it, where these traders will sell all these contracts prior to having to take the liquid contracts at the end of the month.
Now, how much could this realistically impact the price of like home heating fuel, for example?
Well, if this goes through and, they really enforce it and put it in place, you should be able to see at least $1 a gallon drop in the cost of heating fuel, diesel, gasoline. That will, it'll go all the way across the board, and it really is something important to see happen, because, again, this is what drives our economy, based upon how we get goods to and from suppliers and retailers and to the overall homeowner.
We're talking to Casey Cota this morning, president of Cota Oil, and any idea of when they're supposed to vote on this today?
It's supposed to be this morning, I would assume. Knowing that it's D.C., they don't do anything before 10 o'clock. So hopefully we're going to get some word here by noon. I'm sure it's going to be, on all the news stations and that stuff, or at least on the web. on when the boat goes down. I really hope it goes in the right direction. I think they have the right amount of boats to make it happen. And it's exciting, and it would be great to see that happen. I know my brothers worked really hard to try and get that in there because again, it affects all of us, and we really want to see it so where fuel prices are affordable. There's no other product out there that's as easy to get and as readily available as oil, and we need to make sure that it's priced in a way that the regular consumers can afford it, and that's what we are. We want to be able to make sure that we have a product that's efficient, that works well for the customers, but also something that they can afford to buy.
So what are we looking at for prices this week?
Oh, you're still in the mid $3 range. It's the market had gone up a little bit. I think part of that was people saying, well, if they're going to vote on these limits here, we might as well get while the getting's good. So the traders have been very, very active, bouncing back and forth with their excuse that it's either the worry of the euro debt or Greece and just going on through. So then the market will go up. Now it's starting to go down a little. It did move quite a bit in the last, probably 7 days. It had gone up about 15 cents a gallon, and now it's slowly starting to move back down a little bit.
I know the price of the pump started to go back up a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just, it moves so quickly day to day. It never used to do that. You would see maybe a 3 to 4 cent swing. Now you're seeing anywhere from, a 5 to a 10-point swing or cent swing on the market on a daily basis, which is, that shows how volatile it is. It shows it has nothing to really do with supply and demand. Supply can't change that drastically in one day.
Boy, it's a crazy business you're in.
Well, hopefully here things will start settling down, and I really think this vote will be a good thing, especially for all the local people here, and we want to see it again get back down into the range where it's affordable. It is a great decision to heat with oil because you get better BTU than any other product, whether it's natural gas, propane, or anything like that. It really works well, and if the prices can stay down, it is a sound way to heat your home.
All right, there you go. It's President of Cota Oil, Casey Cota, with us this morning. Hey, Casey, how can folks get a hold of you guys?
If they want to get a hold of us, they can call us at 888-COTA-OIL, or they can check us out on the web at www.cotaoil.com and give us a call or send us an email, and we can answer any questions that you have.
All right, and we may try and get you on again this week, depending on this vote today, and chat a little bit more about it.
That sounds great, Ray. I look forward to it.